guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a get ready with me on the look that I'm wearing right now. I received a huge package in the mail from ColourPop Cosmetics, and right away I wanted to wear one of the products. So today I used the lippy sticks in the color Lumiere. This is actually Casting Light's color, so it's super exciting. I had to pick this one because it's just like amazing. I'm wearing it on my lips, and on my eyes I mainly use this MAC Pigment in the color Blue Brown. I actually have a little sample of it, which is gonna last me a long time. And I also use the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral Matte Palette. I wanted to use the pigment just in case some of you guys had it and didn't know how to use it. I basically just patted it along the lid, and I made it a little more intense by using some Fix Plus. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Hi guys, so I'm starting off with this Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. This has coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. And then I'm going to jump right into my brows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown. I've been loving this Pro HD foundation palette, and this is by the brand Meron. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a really nice formula. It's non-greasy, and you can really build it up. And I'm using the shade Medium 1, and I'm using an Anastasia brush. This is the 18 brush, just to kind of blend everything out. And I really like the formulation of this foundation. I'm using it to clean up, but you can definitely use it as a foundation. I've used it on my clients, and I really love it to contour, like cream contour. It's a really good palette. I bought it on Haute Look, but I'm pretty sure you can get it online. It's, I think, built for like makeup artists or made for makeup artists, but I'm gonna leave a link down below to it. I really have been enjoying it. It blends flawlessly. And now I'm using the Tarte CC Primer. This is just an eyeshadow base. I am gonna be using a glitter base for the MAC Pigment, but this is just gonna help conceal any redness or veins that I have. And I'm gonna sip on my iced mocha latte. Now I'm using this Mikasa brush. This is the E200. It's an angled blending brush, and I'm using the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral Matte Palette. And I'm using the first shade in the second row as a transition color. These colors blend beautifully. They transition really nicely. I absolutely fell in love with this palette. This is the first time I was using it, and I can tell I'm going to be using this color a lot because I love nice warm colors for my crease. And I'm just going to keep blending that out, and I'm also going to deepen that color up. So I'm using the last color in the second row, and I'm using a Luxie Lush brush. And this is an eye shader brush. I love Luxie Lush brushes. They're really soft and just really great quality. So I'm just going to deepen up my crease with that color. It's a bit cooler toned, so I like it in the outer V. Now I'm going in with that first shade, and it's a nice bone eggshell color. You guys know I love cream, white, matte colors, and I'm going to apply that to my brow bone and then just blend that out. And I absolutely love this shade. It's actually really pigmented. I'm always on the hunt for a really nice pigmented brow bone color. And I'm going to blend everything out with a Sigma brush. And that is the E40. So now I'm going to use a glitter glue. This is by Too Faced. It's the Glitter Insurance. But I'm not really going to be using a glitter. I'm going to be using this MAC Pigment in Blue Brown. And I sprayed my brush with a little bit of MAC Charged Water. You can use Fix Plus, you can use Visine, water, anything to just wet the brush. I just like using the MAC spray, and this intensifies the pigment like 10 times more. You don't need to use this. It's nice without it, but this is gonna just reflect light like crazy. You kind of feel like you have foil on your lids. It's that intense, but I absolutely love it. So I'm not going too far outwards or inwards. So I'm really like just focusing this in the middle portion and bringing it a little bit forward, but not too close to my outer V, because I'm going to be applying more shadow there. So here I'm using that same cool tone, the last shade in the second row of that Sonia Kashuk palette, and I'm just going to use a Paradise blending brush, and I'm going to just mix everything. Now I'm really going to deepen things up. This is the last shade in the third row, and I'm using a Sigma brush, and I love this Sigma brush to really intensify my crease. I don't have it here, but I'll leave it down below, and it's a really nice thin brush, and I'm just going to go around it. So I'm kind of creating a circle around the pigment, and this is just going to create a nice halo effect. Now I'm going back in with the second colors that I use, those nice warm colors from the Sonia Kashuk palette, and I'm going to clean everything up with some concealer. I'm using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is in the shade NC20, and I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend that out. Now I'm just touching up that brow bone color, and I'm also going to be applying that white color to the inner portion of my eye, into my inner tear duct, and just blend that out with a Sonia Kashuk brush. And for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Normal to Oily Foundation, and this is in the color Nude Beige 125. It's a little bit light, or I don't know, it's just not the correct color. Like, it looks nice here, but it kind of oxidizes a little differently, but look at the coverage that this foundation gave me. My skin was acting up this day. It was a little red and irritated, but this stuff just covered it all up, and it really does last on your skin. You don't really have to set it. Well, I don't, because I don't have oily skin, but I love this foundation. I'm going to do a review on it, but definitely pick it up if you see it. Now I'm using Light Boost, which is a MAC Prep and Prime, I guess like a highlighter pen, you could say, and I'm just going to really intensify that highlight. What I like to do is really balance things out. So if I'm doing a smoky eye or a really intense eye, I really like to brighten up underneath, and it's going to give me some balance, and I'm not going to look crazy. Now I'm touching up my eyebrows again. I know. I'm using the After 9 Duo Brow Powder in the shade Medium, and I'm also using their brush, which I love. This brush is so precise. You can just see the definition forming in my eyebrows. I don't know. It just looks so much better after this step, and I love it. It's just great. It's just great. I don't know what else to say. I'm also going to be applying some dip brow pomade later. That's just how I like to do my makeup. I do my brows according to my eye makeup. So if I do a nice intense eye, I'll just keep on adding to my brows so that everything can look balanced. Now I'm using a Clinique sample mascara just to help my fake lashes adhere a little bit better and look a little more natural. Now I'm using this Bobbi Brown bronzing powder, and this is in the shade Golden Light. It's actually the lightest color, and at first I thought it was a little too light for me, but it's actually a really, really nice shade. And I'm using a Zoeva angled brush. My favorite brush to contour at the moment, or not even contour, just like bronze up and contour. And as you can see, this shade is just beautiful. It's a nice golden color, and it really makes you look like you've been on vacation, which I desperately need a vacation. I miss doing long voiceovers. I like talking to you guys. Now I'm using the NARS Virtual Domination palette, and I'm using the shade Deep Throat. I know. And I'm using this Morphe G5 brush, and this brush isn't the best for blush application. I was just kind of playing around with them, but it's a little bit too dense, and so as you can see, I applied way too much blush. So I'm actually going to use another Morphe brush to kind of just diffuse the color, and this brush right here has nothing on it, so I'm just using that to kind of blend everything out. It looks a lot better after that step. Now I'm going in with this After 9 Eye and Lip Primer. I actually never used a lip primer, and I like the effect that it gave me. It just helped my lipstick stay longer and just look a lot better. So here it kind of looks a little powder donut, if you know what I mean, but I like it. It kind of looks like Myth. Hey girl. And now I'm using the Lumiere by ColourPop Cosmetics. This is one of their lippy sticks, and I'm gonna outline my lips with it and also fill them in. I like the pointed edge because you can really get a precise line. It's almost as if you have a lip liner and a lipstick in one, although they do sell lip liners that go with the lippy sticks. So definitely check this website out. Everything's $5. Let me know if you want to see a review and swatch video on ColourPop Cosmetics. I really want to. I'm so excited for all of my products. This is just the first product that I've used from them, and I love it. So somehow I lost the footage of me applying my lashes and my liquid liner, but I'm using MAC number 18 lashes, and these are actually brown, so I like to apply mascara on top, and I use a little bit of liquid liner. I use the NYC liquid liner just to kind of, oh, I got a little a little smudge. I hate when this happens. Thumbs up if this always happens to you. You get like mascara or eyeliner on your cheeks. Oh, it's so annoying. And then I'm setting my under eyes with the Bare Minerals Well Rested powder with a Real Techniques setting brush. But yeah, I'm using a little bit of mascara. I use a little mascara on top because these lashes are brown, and I use a little liquid liner to kind of blend everything out. Now I'm using one of the brown shades from the Sony Cash Look palette just to smoke out that lash line. Pointed crease brush is so unique. It's super long bristled. I love it, but I love it to just like blend everything out in the lower lash line. I don't know, it does a really good job at blending things out. I wasn't expecting it to work as good as it does just because I've never used a brush like that, but it's absolutely amazing. I don't know, it's one of my new favorite brushes. Now for highlight, of course, I'm using the Smashbox Soft Lights, and this is in the color Shimmer, and I like to create a C shape. So I like to go on my cheekbones, but then bring it downwards a bit, because this will give you a nice round cheek, and when you smile, it just looks really, really pretty. And look at that highlight, girl. Amazing. It's so gorgeous. One of my new favorites. And like I said, I'm using a little bit of Dip Brow by Anastasia. This is in the color dark brown, just to kind of, I don't know. I like dark brows. I like really defined brows lately. Don't judge me. And that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed that and found it helpful. Bye, guys.